So, did Kenneth Copeland really drink blood during communion service in his church? Check this out.
By mixing salt in a bag to demonstrate that when you mix two people's salt, it's impossible to know which is which or to separate them. And then it gets just creepy.
Now, so this is your cup.
Yes, sir.
This is my cup. So okay.
That's the cutting of the covenant.
Now, is it just me, or is that not a bit freaky? Even includes the drama of the moaning effects.
Okay, so if you hear the audio in the background, the guy is saying this is creepy. I want you to look at what he's holding very well down there. Right, just besides, I'll move a mouse across and you will see something. Look on the screen and you will see this mouse, where it's going. You see where the mouse is? Just have a look at that very well. You see what is there? This thing. Okay, if you have seen that, you will realize that this is just, that little stick when you get coffee from a shop, you use it to stir the sugar in the tea or the coffee. That is what he used. It is wood. And it's been smoothing on all corners. Okay, it's very smooth at all corners and it can't hurt anything. When you get coffee or tea from any shop, it's there. You just pick it and then use it to stir the sugar and you drink it. This is what he used to demonstrate something. We're going to talk about the details at the end of this short video. So just stay tuned and continue enjoying this. So he's only demonstrating, trying to see the pain and anguish Christ
And
went
then I
through.
would do the same.
Okay, so now let's have a look at it. You see how the second pastor did it, because he is not a person, delivering the message. So I'll just go back a little bit and see how he also used the same stick. And you see how he just drew a line across his palm to suggest that they are just trying to create an imagery of what, the blood covenant is all about. Have a look at this again. Watch him. Now look at the second man.
And then I would do the same.
He just drew a line with a stick and put it back in.
Jesus said, "Take this cup. This is my blood, new covenant."
Yes, Jesus did say that, but he didn't cut his hand and drip blood into the wine.
Mm-hmm.
Now we've mixed our blood.
Which is his and which is mine. Now, our blood symbolically has been mixed here. Now, at the communion table,
Yes, sir.
he said, "This is my blood of the new covenant. All of you drink all of it." Judas had to drink that.
Judas, yes, Judas did.
So, now, and I want you to be this way every time you take communion, and you ought to take it a lot. A lot.
Okay, so this is the controversy that is arising, that has arisen.
Now, his blood is in my body.
Yes, sir.
Now
It's
listen.
in there. His blood is mixed with mine. Can you see it? Western people don't know anything about covenant.
Okay, now this is where it gets tricky again. He's saying that Western people don't understand this issue about covenant. Now, let me take you home. There are a lot of people in other developing countries where these things are really common, but not in the Christian sense. All right. What happens is you see a young boy and a young girl when they think they are dating and they get, overboard with their emotions. Sometimes they do certain things like this, okay, with certain other things which I cannot share online because somebody might think it's the way to go. So it's not new. And when these things do happen physically, the effects are massive. Trust me, the effects are just too massive on the people. So this man, Kenneth Copeland, is trying his best to try and give people in the West. He's not preaching anywhere else. In the West, where he believes they don't understand, try to give them a very vivid, explanation to what really happened in the spirit realm, even though it was not physically done like that. Technically, anytime you take communion, that is what it is. Because Christ said, this is the blood, the wine representing my blood, and this is the bread representing my body. So anytime you do communion, trust me, technically, this is what is going on. Is it good or bad? Then go and read your Bible and check that. But I want you to be aware of the fact that this man is giving us a vivid imagery. And when the video is just 1 second to go, and I will tell you something. Continue this video.
So this is just a really strange way to explain this. It resembles something more New Age than biblical.
Okay. You see, the New Age people do all sort of things. Right. Satanist people do all sort of things. But what did this man try to achieve? The thing he tried to achieve, was that thing just a matter of trying to perhaps do a ritual online, or what? Now here is my take. I want to let you know that this thing he did was a way of demonstrating and explaining to his church members how the covenant actually happened and how vivid the people can try to imagine and visualize what Christ has done for us, and how realistic that thing he did is, so that whenever somebody is, having communion, the person will understand exactly what he or she is doing. You understand? So in this sense, if that is what Kenneth Copeland tried to achieve, then what I want you to also have a look at is this. There are certain things that we cannot do on social media. It looks like now Christianity and I will talk about Christianity. There is no privacy. So it becomes very difficult for pastors to preach certain topics to their members, because topics like this and other doctrine, related topics cannot be treated on Facebook, on social media, because when you treat those ones there, you won't get everybody to sit down under your feet for an hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, or even a week or a month to consume the whole message. In essence, what will happen is that somebody will listen to just a snippet of what you've done. A 4-hour teaching you've done on something like covenant, like this. Somebody will capture this one. The guy took 4 minutes of his whole teaching, and then he has tried to dig and punch holes into it. He may mean well, but the issue is, did Kenneth have to, Honorable, our leader, our papa, did he have to go to this extent of demonstrating? Did he have to even capture this online? I don't think so. I believe some doctrines must be taught to those that have come in. Let us preach the love of Christ to the world and bring the people in. When they get in, then you teach them the doctrines and the principles. All other religious groups have a sense of privacy. Trust me, not every topic will be understood by any mind. Even Bible says that we were yet babies and we were drinking milk, soft food. We are now old and we want to still keep on drinking milk. No, now we need tougher food. But you cannot start somebody who is a baby with tough food. In essence, you cannot teach an unbeliever a very detailed doctrine of Christianity. Day one, they will come back and they will blast you with things like this. So I want you to just watch it as I bring the message to a close. But remember, this is Coda TV. There are more topics coming. Share your thoughts on this and then send this to many, because many may be confused. This is nothing wrong, but I believe it's a good thing taught on a wrong platform. Should have been in church, not videoed at all. God bless you as you enjoy this. Continue enjoying whatever happened here.
But he